Talk about guitar delay. But this is good because I can. Oh, Dad Rock 2.
Shut up. Dad Rock 2. It sounds like a comedy.
Yeah. Right? I think I did invent one.
Starring who? Who would star in Dad Rock 2?
What's up? What's up? Oh, sorry for the late stream, you guys. Having some technical difficulties as happens. Anyway, thanks for your patience. But we're live now. So anyway, I want to wish everyone happy Father's Day. The dads out there, the moms out there who are the dads. Just anyone who's been a dad to you, stepdads, because I have a great stepdad too. All the father figures. Happy Father's Day. Sorry I'm late. We were having difficulties with the live stream. These things happen. We were talking earlier on Facebook, so I've got you guys both here. Facebook. Happy Father's Day. So I wanted to let you guys know that on martymusic.com, you could use the code DADROCK, all caps, one word, DADROCK, to get 25% off any of my courses. It ends at the end of Sunday, so midnight Sunday, wherever you are, is when that promo code ends. DADROCK at martymusic.com. Now, I have been teasing a new bundle of courses that I'm working on. That isn't available yet, so just if you want to be patient because you're waiting for that new set, that's totally cool. Just letting you know, but it's almost ready. And I also have more loopers on the way. So if you guys are interested in knowing when the next batch of loopers are in stock, it's been sold out for a while, and thank you for that. You guys can sign the newsletter at martymusic.com to be notified when that's ready first. Now, we were talking about the Beatles. I don't know if anyone's seen the Elton John movie. I haven't seen it yet. I want to. The Beatles movie's coming out where people wake up, or, basically there's an anomaly, and the next day only one person remembers the Beatles. So with that being said, I would be curious what your favorite Beatles songs are. It doesn't have to be your ultimate one favorite Beatles song. I don't know, but just think some that popped to your head. What about you, Brian?
I'm more of a record guy, and right now it's totally Magical Mystery Tour.
Oh, nice. I like. That's all I remember of that one. But I got another one. Let's see here. Yes, Get Back by the Beatles. Now, all the techniques in that, the song lesson and the techniques for that will actually be coming out next week. So stay tuned for that. Both, all the solo techniques, which was John Lennon on that one, which is a nice little piece of trivia. Most Beatle people that have watched them play that on the rooftop would know that already. But, you know, George Harrison mostly did the leads, but on that one, that's all John Lennon, all that. And I do want to say that all those techniques, you know, all the... That melody right there is mixing the major and the minor. So that's one of those courses that I have coming out. It's all the way that that happens. So a little bit of this right here is the A major pentatonic. And then this kind of goes into the A minor a little bit of major still, but then a little minor, right? So that's a nice little example of all the kind of stuff into that course that I'm gonna make. So yeah, let me know your favorite Beatles song still. Brian, did we get any Beatles song comments? What stood out? Did you see a trend?
I don't know if I saw anything more than once. Yeah.
That's a good.
That catalog is
That's pretty serious, right? Another major penta. Let's see. This is John Lennon, not Beatles. It would have been a Beatles song. More mixing of keys and scales is the bridge of this song. So let's go to it. Let's see. Alpha Mango. Alpha Mango. That was a person. Tipped me $1. New John Lennon documentary on Netflix. It's all footage from his Imagine movie, really, but it's still good. New Bob Dylan documentary directed by Scorsese. Hello, Brian. You check that out? Rolling Thunder.
Where is it? Netflix?
It's on Netflix. Yeah. Someone said if you have to ask what song that is, GTFO. That was a weird version of Imagine by John Lennon, Kit UD. Garrick Pridemore. Can we hear Come Back Baby by Clapton off his Reptile album? Wow. Nice. Nice. Obscure. Isn't that obscure, Brian? I think that's obscure. Maybe not. Okay, so real quick, happy Father's Day again. You can use the code DADROCK, all caps, at martymusic.com for 25% off. Just to prove, I put my money where my mouth is. All that playing was done on the Marty Music Looper, with new stock coming in. So if you want to get your looper with the 2-hour looper course, you can sign my newsletter. And then also I have a brand new multi-hour lesson bundle coming out. And that's shot in 4K. This live stream's not in 4K, but I got a new camera if you guys haven't noticed. So that's been fun getting to use as well. I'm going to plug this in. How's Brian? I got my friend Brian here helping moderate, and we were troubleshooting took 20 minutes. That's a lot. That's a slow 20 minutes of trying to figure out that. Yeah, it was about 24 minutes.
So David Mercer has a question.
Yeah, David Mercer has a question.
Playing his first gig July 6th. Do you have any tips for a first-time live playing?
Dude, you're playing your first gig. That is amazing. Well, I won't say don't be nervous, because like your first gig ever, people watching you, there's nerves, but you just have to understand that the nerves, you have to like kind of convince yourself that those nerves are excitement because you care, you want to do a good job. In fact, you're asking me right now any advice. So take that nervousness and channel it into excitement, and then just like practice what you've been practicing. Give yourself, practice right up until you have to leave for the gig. Go over the songs, close your eyes, visualize it going great, and then just accept, if any mistakes happen, don't let it frazzle you. Like, for instance, me not being able to log in to YouTube for 24 minutes, I was starting to sweat a little bit, but you gotta channel it into excitement, do the best you can do, learn from your mistakes, don't worry, don't beat yourself up over it. Every gig gets a little better.
Alvin Barreo says, have a beer.
It depends. I mean, if you don't drink, then don't, but one beer before you play actually will help settle the nerves a little bit, but don't, even like the biggest rock stars ever, like even Guns N' Roses at their peak, they had no rules about, drugs, alcohol, whatever. Their only rule was play as good as you can play, right? So if you're drinking too much, but it's taken away from you being able to do your job, that's where the limit is. Okay. Adrenaline is fun, said Steve S. Rick Green, thank you. Yes, I have 2 kids myself, so it's Father's Day for me. Brian, happy Father's Day to you. Brian, this is Brian's first Father's Day as a daddy, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Okay, well, I will say also just another caveat about Guns N' Roses. They all had a lot of drug and alcohol problems, and Duff McKagan, the bass player. He's been sober for over 20 years now, and he never has played better than when he was completely sober. So that's the other side of that. But I'm just saying, if you've never played a gig before, you're having fun, and you do like beer or alcohol, and you drink it responsibly, having one drink before you play is, I think, a really a good idea if you have it under control. That's all. Not kids. If you're 21. Water, water, water. Yeah. Yeah, drugs are bad, Alvin Borreo. Yeah, and I'm not saying they're good. I'm playing a Heritage guitar. I got a little Vertex overdrive right now that I like. Layla's great. A little beer, knock off the edge. I'll leave that up to you guys, but Brian, you like beer, right?
Yeah.
I was just in, you guys, I don't know if you saw my social media, I was just in Minneapolis. Anyone see the guitar I had that was made of junk guitar parts? Any of you guys see that? I know.
Muffler. It was like a muffler or something, right?
Yeah, it was a muffler, and then a tailpipe, and then, a bunch of crazy stuff. A seatbelt was the strap. One of the nice touches was they took a Minnesota license plate and cut out a pick guard, and put it on there. That was pretty cool. But it's a YouTube channel that I'm collaborating with called How to Make Everything. So you guys, I'm just giving them a plug. My video with them is not out yet, but you'll see it in a couple weeks. How to Make Everything. It's a really cool channel. They've done a lot of really interesting stuff. I guess it's under the do-it-yourself category. It's not music. And then I don't know if you guys like the YouTuber. I've heard of the YouTuber Rick Beato. Rick Beato he's an amazing producer, guitar player. He does a lot of music theory and ear training videos on YouTube and social media. He was a successful guy in the music industry, but he first got noticed on the internet by doing these videos with his little son, Dylan, who has a perfect pitch. And he would play the pitches on the piano, and the little kid could name the intervals and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some collaborations with him. I'm actually leaving next week to go shoot some stuff with him. So that's going to be real fun. Stay tuned for that. Also, my brother, congratulations for him getting married. So that was fun. Big shout out to Zach and Jamie. They're probably too busy to see this, but I shouted them out last week. Despacito now. Any other? Okay, so I'm going to play a little more, a big dad rock one for you guys. Brian, if you see any other questions or comments, Brian? Okay. See if you guys can pick this one out. Not yet, because I screwed up. I know Brian won't know it, because Brian's not young or hip, in the most proud way possible. It's not Beatles. Said it was clipping. You see all that, Brian?
Same guy though. I'm not sure that people are saying
Just the same name over and over.
Um,
Got my horses in the back, ready to attack. Took it to attack. Tommy, Tommy
is that a
now.
Nashville song?
What?
Old Town Road?
No, no. Look it up, Brian.
It's not Old Town Road?
It is Old Town Road.
And that is a band or a song?
That's a song.
By...
Little Nas X.
Are you kidding me?
I said look it up.
Is that real? Little
It is
Nas X?
real. You guys. Brian has, speaking of dad rock, Brian has no idea what's going out.
Lil Nas X?
See an artist enjoying that much while playing an instrument. Thank you. I'm loving playing guitar for you guys. So, oh yeah, also real quick, Marty Music had its 3-year anniversary. 3-year anniversary of launching Marty Music was on June 13th, you guys. So thank you for making this all possible. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I'm going to do some shout outs now, and then we're going to wrap it up. I had some technical difficulties today, but thanks for bearing with me. Robin Wildcat Anglin, Saurav Banerjee, thank you. Love from India. Love you guys in India. Hope to meet you out in India sometime. Rudy Sapita, Rudy Blanchard, 2 Rudys in a row on Facebook. Rich Moran, always thank you. Sindre Forshog Christensen, thank you. Andrew Taylor, how about an acoustic Saturday? I will definitely do that. Over on YouTube, we got Mark Peeler, Oliver Reed, Franz Buchwald, Ben, UC Lee, Fresh LM, Sven, Connor Burke, got a shout out. Garrick Pridemore, thank you. Jerry Shoon, oh, his kids loved it. See, Brian, you didn't know what that song was? Someone's kids loved it.
Yeah, they said that they got their 10-year-old nephews off of PlayStation.
To see that for a second? Jason Fox Jackson, Davnorid, Skull Factory 1 2 3, Skull Factory 1 2 3. Jammin Guzman, Robbie Vandermark. Oh, so he said, "What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said about availability of your looper. The looper, it's sold out. Which thank you, and also sorry if you didn't get one. It's sold out, but I've got more on the way. It's still going to be a few weeks out, but you can sign the newsletter at Marty Music, and I'll let the list know first. Basically, what happened was on the first batch, I said sign the newsletter to be notified first. And so I was going to send an email out to them, and then whatever was left, I was going to make a YouTube video and then sell the rest through that. But they sold out before I ever had to do that. They sold out just from the email signups. So if you really want one, get in on that email sign up. Alvin wants a looper. Well, thank you. Steve S., bring out the talk box. I don't have a talk box, but I definitely want one. Josh Smith, can I play Johnny Be Good? I can't play Johnny Be Good, but I can play something that sounds like Johnny Be Good. A boogie blues in the style of Johnny Be Good. Right, Brian Smith? What are you looking at? Are you checking some stats over there?
Comments. No, going back on the comments.
Anything good?
Someone wants to know, do you turn your mids all the way down?
No. The EQ on the amp, I usually just have all at 12 o'clock. Everything at 12 o'clock. And if it's a little bit darker sounding guitar, maybe I lower the lows a little or up the highs a little bit, depending. But I pretty much like the EQs at straight across. Just looking at the comments.
Mr. Eagle Bunny said they saw Paul McCartney yesterday, and it was one of the best live concerts they've ever seen.
Oh, how awesome is that?
I would love to see Paul McCartney show.
I did not hesitate I think it was like 5-6 years ago. He came through San Diego, played where the Padres play baseball, the big arena or big stadium. And I really, really had to go because I hadn't seen him before. And I got to go. And I agree, it was so iconic. A few tears. I don't know. I mean, that and Cat Stevens were both equally iconic for me. And then the Paul McCartney show that I went to, which was so awesome, one of the perks of having some cool friends is Tim Pierce. I'm sure you guys are familiar with my friend Tim Pierce. He knows all the guys in Paul McCartney's band, just from like Los Angeles session stuff. So he actually hooked my wife and I up with some like VIP passes at the VIP passes at the Paul McCartney show. So we got to go back there, and actually we didn't meet Paul McCartney. He is not hanging out with fans. Joseph Yannon, thank you so much, Joseph. But anyway, got to meet all the guys from Paul McCartney's band with Abe, the drummer Abe, the guitar players, everyone. It was so awesome, such a thrill. And while I was back there, Weezer was back there. You hear me? It was amazing. I don't even talk about it. Jim Morrison's beard and Robert Smith's hair. Thank you. Uncle E, Layla by Eric Clapton. Everyone's saying Layla. Have you seen that, Brian? A lot of Laylas. What's up with that? What is up with that?
I don't know. Is there a Layla thing out there right now?
I don't know. Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. DKK, thanks for the nice support. Yeah, love Layla. What's not to like? So I saw Clapton's having another Crossroads Festival, and Ernie Ball's hosting a Play Crosswords Festival contest. Anyone, does that sound familiar to anyone out there? Old school viewers? Anyway, happy Father's Day out there. Remember, I've got the code DADROCK, all caps, one word, for MartyMusic.com discount for Father's Day. I've got loopers on the way, so sign the newsletter. Got a brand new, more intermediate soloing course that's going to be coming out real soon called the Tasty Zone, so look for that. Brian, happy Father's Day. Thanks for hanging out with me again. And I think it's taco time. Sorry for the delay in the stream coming out. We had a little technical issues, but better late than never, right, Bri?
Suzanne Wilner says she likes the first Layla better than the second one.
That I played, or the first one that came
It's a good
out?
question.
See, it's
Reverse is the answer.
I would say she likes.
Yeah.
I would say that's what she meant. Suzanne Wilner sent me a coffee mug from Switzerland with cows on it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I always remember her, and she puts up fun Instagrams where she's playing guitar out in beautiful scenery. So anyway, thank you, Suzanne. Oh, she's laughing. Thumbs upping. Yes. Anyway, yes, happy Father's Day, guys. Thanks for supporting Marty Music, which is now free. It's free years old. All right, let's do the taco thing, Bri. We can sign out now. Thanks, you guys. I'll play you out. Technical difficulties. Happy Father's Day. Dad rock. Later.